the spot, at the spot.
The spot, SoDo.
With the big homie Nick, we at the spot.
SoDo.
We at the spot, SoDo.
Spot SoDo.
On the spot, at the spot, SoDo, Seattle.
Man, pull out your blunt, grab your drink, get your notepad. Cause it's a lot of game. Man, we over here at the spot, on the spot. One of you motherfuckers, man, I might be my baby mama, man, keep trying to jam the fucking bullshit and everything, man. But man, we still over here on the spot at the spot. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. We get up to 1,000 motherfucking subscribers, man, you feel me? And Barack will show up at your house and jump out of cake, man. You know what I'm saying? To the theme song of Uncle Luke, man. You know what I'm saying? Scarred. You know what I mean? Oh, mamas. Hey, we gonna start left to right, man. You know what I mean? We got a great show coming for you, because you know what this is, man. We after dark. Oh yeah, Barack, yeah.
So go ahead and let him know. Have a music nerd out.
Oh man, you should have been here yesterday, man. You should have been here yesterday, man. Man, let them know who you are, man. All the way at the end, man.
Damn it, man. All right, so yeah, man. It's nice one to you, nice one to you. You can find me on Instagram like that. Pass this thing over to the queen right over here.
Hey everybody, it's Kendra. You guys can find me on Instagram at Queening with Kendra. You guys can find me at the spot at Banks Management. I'm here every day.
Dwann Brown, Dwann B on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, IncenseandAshtrays.com, Hotepis.com. Look it up.
For sure. Doe Networks. You can find me on the gram at Doe_Networks. Also, you can follow me at Doe_Networks_presents. That's the page where you can find the upcoming projects. SoDo is on the way.
Man, and of course, man, you know the fine specimen of a man that y'all watch the show for, man. Good old Saint Nick _the Guru. You feel me? So you feel me? We back on the show, man. We got Barack, we got Kendra. Shouts out to McGlover, man. You know, he's somewhere around this goddamn country doing somewhere. Nah, he in L.A.
We love you, Mr. McGlover, and we miss you.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Always with us, man. We got Rob Nova, man, the producer, director, and whatever else the fuck we need us to take care of, man. He makes the shit happen and shit, man. You feel me? So, quick question. Hey, man, you see a bad bitch, she got monkeypox. You still fucking?
It's not even a real question, man.
Oh, you know, I'm looking at you, nigga. You know what I'm looking at.
There's no bad bitch getting fucking monkeypox anyway. She's getting pissed on. So, no, I wouldn't be worried about it.
You ain't worried about monkeypox? What about you, Kendra?
The monkeypox, they look like ringworms. That's what they look like. It look like...
Ringworms?
Yeah, that's what
that shit don't look like no ringworms.
Question, though. Oh, my God.
That shit look like piss bumps that be on fucking puss and dicks and shit when you in health class in the 9th grade. Shit, man.
That's ugly right there.
You seen that shit? Y'all seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Nah, I haven't
But
seen
no,
it.
don't come near me
Them motherfuckers
if you
look like
have a monkeypox.
Like they look like pimples all
Okay.
over the motherfucking body and shit like that, man.
They look like ringworms.
I'm not hitting no pox pussy.
Man, which one of you niggas been fucking a monkey, man? That's what it comes down. Like cause you know that's where gonorrhea comes from, right? Fucking sheep.
Off of sheep?
Look, this shit is crazy. You know, man, I think we all went to college, man, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere or the other, just did some great reading in a street college. But anthropology is some of the best fucking shit to take, as well as
It is.
What the fuck?
Anthropology teach you how shit kind of come around.
I'm trying to remember the other subject. Fuck, but I can't think what the other subject is and shit, but man, whatever the fuck it was, man, you know, I took it. And I remember them talking about, man, where STDs came from. And it was like, thousands of years, man, were fucking sheep. And when they was fucking sheep and everything like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Especially from the Greek and Roman.
Yeah.
And, you know, with them not being able to populate till they was 30-something years old, almost 40, before they would even have a baby with a kid, have a baby with a woman. But they took on a youngster from the time that he was fucking 5. So basically... And the kids sum it up, and this is all history. Them niggas was fucking kids. They would adopt a kid and raise the kid to, you know what I mean, in order to be a soldier. And this is all facts. You can go look it up, Sparta, all that shit. These are all fucking facts. And the only need that they felt to be with a woman was just to fucking have a kid. That's it.
Now that explains all this with every TV show we see now in commercial. all these men on men and all this shit. They motherfuckers going back to the original archetype.
It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Why you looking like that for, man?
Just imagine if you had what kind of commercials you talking about. Kind of weird ass commercials. Like,
all these commercials where you see men kissing to sell, they selling toothpaste. Why two men kissing?
And there's
You seen the AIDS? Did y'all see the AIDS one?
I was just about to say, yes, the
nothing,
AIDS one.
nothing but black gay niggas.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can just take this pill.
Yes.
It won't bother. It won't bother the AIDS. I said, my nigga, out of all the motherfuckers, shit, go resurrect Andy Warhol or somebody. How the fuck we gonna find it? You nigga, slap the shit out of this nigga, man.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Oh, what I would do for $1. You know what I'm saying? What'd you do for $1, Barack?
I can tell what I would do for like, 80,000-90,000 bucks, but not for $1.
What you do for 80,000-90,000 bucks?
I'll be a customer service representative. I'll work for somebody else. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, women come in right now and say, I'll take care of you for the rest of your life, but all you can do is fuck me. You taking it?
Fuck no.
How she look?
Shouldn't even matter, man.
It doesn't.
Rob Nova shouldn't even matter. All she's coming in is saying, hey, you'll be taken care of, man, for the rest of your life, man. You feel me?
Man,
but you can't fuck no other puss.
There's one thing I've learned over the years working in the casino business is that everybody has a price. So, if it's the right chick with the right price, whatever, Everybody has one. And everybody who says that they don't have a price, it just hasn't been met yet. I have seen this shit. I have watched grown-ass men do things that they said that they would never do in front of their best friends because of some money on a fucking table.
So your best friend is licking your asshole for 80,000?
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know how we got there.
Well, you said everybody got a price. So
everybody does have a price, but I don't know if I would give my best friend 80,000 to lick my own ass. That's some wild shit.
As the old saying goes, nigga, legs up.
Prices on certain shit like this ain't gonna happen.
Legs up or on your stomach, nigga. Which one, nigga?
Again, I'm not quite sure how you got there. You know what I mean?
What's your price? You can't fuck no other penis. You just stuck with this penis. What's your price? Rest of your life?
the price for the rest of my life with one penis would be a healthy marriage.
What?
That's a woman's perspective, though.
Yeah.
That's how she gonna look at it. Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting into a healthy marriage in 2022.
I should have known I was gonna get an answer like that from you, man. Where
niggas out here
Alice in Wonderland, where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Healthy marriage. Man, you know young niggas don't know shit out here. We ain't trying to have no.
I don't even know why I even asked the queen that shit. That's the queen. Of course she gonna give me an answer like that.
He's gonna have monkeypox 2 weeks into the marriage and you won't know from where. Okay, that's how fucking toxic men are these days. All right.
That's what it is?
Hey, yo, niggas is wild out here.
Dwann, we that toxic?
Nah, men ain't toxic.
We that
No,
toxic?
we ain't toxic. Ain't toxic at all. I was thinking about your question, like, what would it take for me to have just one? Like, I got a question, like, do I at least get, like, a side midget? That's a half a pussy. I mean, that's a little piece of in a hole. Do I at least get a side midget? Because some of the midgets be having ass. Some of them,
does she have to live in the house, or does she have like an outhouse?
I don't know if I want a midget living with me, because I think midgets aren't good luck. You know what I mean? If you walk around like that,
why you motherfucker shit ain't good luck?
I don't know. Midgets, I don't know.
Allegedly, boy, they be.
Yeah, midgets, man.
Because they be having, I get it monetary right now and shit.
They be having, you know what I mean? The midget society, I'm scared of. I think midgets, when I see them, I be like, ooh.
Hey,
you know what I mean? But
little people.
Look, magically delicious.
No. This is how I look at it. Look, I don't do that. Look, little person is a grown man that's shorter than 5'4". That's a little person. If you're a grown man and you 5'3", you're a little person.
Shouts out to my nigga Head.
Yeah.
The man on
That's
my
little. You 4'10".
Yeah.
That's a little person. Yeah. A midget got a big ass head, little ass arms. You know what I mean? So if they give us a midget, if I can decide midget, then a chick.
All right. So what you're saying is, it's like, yo, in your prenup, it's like, yo, I need to have access to at least one midget a week. You put that shit in the prenup.
Not even the one a week. I'm just saying, like, if I can't have nothing else, I get okay.
But you're saying, like, at least give me a midget.
I'm saying I can't get a whole other woman. Okay, fine. Can I at least get a midget?
But no, you got to put that in writing in the before.
Yeah. You don't have to be one a week. It could be just whenever I feel like it.
Real players do, though, right there. That's how real players do. See, I don't know about that.
Real players? That's how they do?
Yeah, man. You got to have a little live-in midget, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, let me know something then, player. And shit, man, you know what I mean? Hey, man, you know, man. Barack, in fact, man, you know, no, but we gotta give Barack a pimp name, man, at the end of the thing, man.
And you guys gotta give your price too. Don't forget about that.
What's the price? What's the price?
I mean, if I could have,
it's kind of oxymoron, man. To kind of ask my guys that's in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
so
you know,
I would
Okay,
say
what's
I'm
your
definitely
price?
finna give the proper answer though. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
I love my wife to death, man.
yeah.
I don't even want. There ain't no price with me, with her. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I love her to death.
Say, man, see, man, you know,
He said he paid the price,
I paid
and
the
he's
price.
happy with it.
he ain't pay no. I mean, I give it up to my guys that's married. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't no bullshit, and they ain't been on no bullshit out here. So if your wife see this all bullshit to the left, I can really attest that just being on some grown man shit. These brothers ain't been on no bullshit. Now a couple of these niggas that done came out here and did the show, that's a whole other different story. They just didn't win. I'm like, yeah, nigga, this ain't L.A. Nigga, that shit don't mean nothing out here and shit like that.
They shot that shot, came up short, huh?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Man, I like I say, man, that's what we had to talk about off camera and shit, man. Oh Lord Jesus fucking Christ. You know, but we don't put nobody out here, man, on the spot at the spot, man. We only put motherfuckers to talking shit on the thing, man.
Yeah. Shit.
And shit, man, let me see. What would be my price? Man. Nigga, some money in a gold chain, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
How much money though? You gotta give us.
Dwann, I'll be real with you. I'm fucking it off. I already know. Like I know, I'm a man. I'm fucking it off.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna see me, be like, nigga, see me on Instagram. Nigga, I'm in front of a Lambo, and next week my nigga see me in front of a Uno-bagel or something like that. Like, the fuck, same nigga, what happened? Like, bro, on my mama, it was on too, and I seen this bitch, and I was like, ugh. I thought about it, like, man, I can't do this, man. The reason I brought that up, I mean, when I was 19, I met a female that basically put me in that situation.
Okay.
And was like, and you know, and so I'm going to school, I'm going to college and shit. At the time, I was going to Elko, playing football and everything. And I think I'm pulling up in a brand new, man, you know what I'm saying, brand new SUV, living, man, big fat spot in Westchester. And man, you know what I mean? I just wake up, it'd be an eighth of weed, $60, and a new outfit.
Oh.
Every single fucking day.
Oh, your whole day ready.
Oh, mamas. And car keys to her car.
Right down Manchester with it to the city.
Man, oh man, you know we did so much burnt shit up out of her car and everything, man. I swear to God, man, just mentally wasn't ready and stuff like that. So, you know, man, I blew it.
Yeah, 19, you guaranteed to make a dumb
Man, I
decision.
blew it.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing smart at 19.
What if the
pussy
thing,
and money?
she got bored with me because her homegirls used to make fun of her because I couldn't go to the club or nothing. And I used to sit there and look at it like, you the one came and got a 19-year-old. Like, it wasn't like you was grown. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Man,
When I was 19, I had one. She was like 25. You know what I mean? So I know the little vibe a little bit.
Yeah, man,
She
you
was
know.
kind of advancing into, you know, when they, about 27, I would say, 25, 27, that's when they start advancing. Want certain things, man. I'm still 19, running crazy, so you know how that went.
She let you use your car?
All the time.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, all the time.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
You might as well just pass me some condoms and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially back at
She
that
got
age.
me a whip too, though. So
Oh, yeah?
damn.
Wow. I mean, it was a Cutlass, but shit, it was a car.
Oh, yeah, nigga, you was pounding, nigga.
I was for sure.
That's what that's why I be looking. I be like, man, hey, man, like these bitches is taking. I just think, she's taking advantage of me. Like, let me see. I'm gonna start sleeping on the couch and see what her response is. And I'm gonna start sleeping on the couch. That's when all of a sudden I just was irritating the fuck out of her. Oh, okay. Long as you pounding my brains out, it's cool. But if a nigga like, you know what? I'm gonna practice celibacy so we can get married or something like that.
It's over.
It's not real love, is what you're saying.
I see,
man.
Y'all got cars. I was 19. I had a 44-year-old. And she used to just take me everywhere and do kind of stuff. I didn't get no goddamn car out of that.
Yeah.
But I got a whole lot of experience. You know, she'd take me to the Erykah Badu concert.
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like
She
that,
gave
you know
she
what I mean?
gave you some culture.
Yeah, she came. And she's always like, yeah, I like the little young boy.
Hey, I love you.
No, they talk boys.
Young man.
Little young man.
Young man.
I like the young boy.
Excuse me, young man.
Nah, she gave you some culture though. That's probably like some shit you seen then.
Yeah.
Probably
She
stuck
did.
with you till
Like,
today.
When you in your late teens and you with a 44-year-old And can't nothing a chick within your age range do nothing to impress you at that point.
Right.
Real
So when you
talk.
get back to and I wasn't a fly guy. I was a square. I was in college, you know.
Oh,
doing square work.
it's love.
I'm a bank teller. I ain't got money like that.
It's love.
But the experience you get, nigga, when you get back to your age range, you like, nigga, I got this.
Yeah.
Man, I was at Elko. This on my English teacher. Man, we used to go and have drinks after class and shit. He was the first. Yeah, cool, man. I can't remember his name. He was old. He probably dead anyway.
Yeah.
But man, I promise, he always used to talk about a Ripple during the class. I'm like, man, this nigga drink, man. He talking. He's like, man. He's like, yeah, there's a bar right across. Man, we go over there and have some drinks. I said, man, I'm not 19. Oh, Nick, come on. And then that's when he seen it. I was in a brand new SUV. He's like, hey, this is yours? I'm like, yeah. This when 18s was the biggest rims you could get.
Yeah.
So I'm on some 18s on this motherfucker. He's like, man, why are you going to college? It look like you already got it figured out. I swear to God, we sit back having drinks and shit, smoking weed. I was like, little did he know, man, I was a man whore. In so many words. I was sitting back thinking like, damn. That's what made me think like, I'm the bitch.
Damn, that's deep.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Deep.
Once if I stop fucking, if I say I'm not fucking no more, she gonna go find her a new man whore.
Oh, real quick.
So I gotta be the man. So I was able to understand what the fuck I was. So I was able to utilize it. Then when I broke left, I broke left. You feel me? And then every female after that, when they used me for sex, if she went to sleep, I was in her fucking purse. Clipping the shit up out of her, boy. Clipping all the ends, all of me. I know I'm not the only slime ball out here, man. You know what I mean?
I got a few friends that did that.
Oh man, I could have, man. You know, I could have 3,000 in my pocket, man. Bitch only have $30. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Like fuck that. You ain't gonna use me.
See, I never directly did it, but I was the beneficiary when we all went out that weekend of the homeboy that did.
Oh yeah, off top,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Oh, it's all
we
on.
all about to have fun tonight.
Oh my man, it's right now, man. It's a bitch right now, like dirty nigga. So if I get subpoena in the court or something, you know what the fuck happened and shit like that, man. Man, it should be crazy. Bro, you ever clipped a bitch before?
No.
You liar.
No.
You ain't never clipped a bitch.
Well, you get all silent and everybody started looking at me like all shocked and she's like, no, shit, you know, shit, I'm a square guy.
See, man, and you ain't had sex yet.
Yes.
When you pounding,
I've just never been a man whore. There's a huge difference.
hey, when you pound, you can get away with shit like that. Bitch don't even trip. That's like, man, picking her up late for work. She like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
We all got different paths with that shit.
I joke. On Mama's, I was Jody. I was offended when that movie came out.
I was offended.
Hey, look though.
Man.
When the movie came out though,
Yeah.
motherfuckers was really getting in arguments at the theater.
Yep.
That's what I remember from going to watch the movie. It was like real arguments going on in the theater,
Yeah.
like after the shit.
I swear. Oh, because why
Like
did
the
this?
baby boy.
Like, see, that's what I be
Because
talking
they was
about.
seeing themselves like, damn, that's us.
See, I'm at the age now, man, that I'm Melvin.
Yeah.
That's why, man, nigga gotta watch himself, because I thought about it like, damn, I done fucked some of these niggas' mamas and grandma. Like, when you thinking, I'm in the club, like, nigga gonna be in the club later tonight, right? I'm in my 40s. That means I fucked your mama, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm in here on your girlfriend. like, man, that's why I can't really fuck with women my age, because I'm sitting back like, damn, I'm still in the streets. Like, it ain't gonna be cool that, nigga, I fall asleep at your house and then this nigga come walking in the house and you think, say, nigga, what the fuck you? Like, man, nigga, fuck around, nigga gonna fuck around and get himself killed.
I'm over here drinking Kool-Aid, ass naked. Walking around.
Think about it, man. You 20 years old, man. You go to your mom's house and shit like that, nigga, and you see a nigga that you know in the streets, been up to no good, and then you see this nigga in your mom's house, nigga, just having a drink, nigga, looking at you like, nigga, you know, like, you bitch, nigga, I'ma kill you.
Can you ever look at your mom the same?
Mama might not know.
That's a good question.
Mama might not know. That's the cold part.
Oh, that's a good.
See what I'm saying?
She may not know.
Yeah, she might not, or she might know. Like she just might be attracted to that type.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. Like, do I be mad at moms because I'm like the type?
Huh?
When you that same type.
Oh, mama.
So how you gonna be mad at moms because she birthed you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You like the same type nigga that she with. So it's like, man, it's one of them things. Like, how do you
look at it?
How
I
you
don't
look
think
at
anybody in that situation be thinking that deep about that shit. Like, yo, you're not gonna walk into your mom's house, see a nigga butt naked standing there.
Oh man, in South
Kool-Aid,
Central it might be.
and then be like, you know what?
South Central it
Maybe
might
it's
happen.
just like me. It's be like,
Man, hey, Barack, that's some LA shit, man. You move into a neighborhood and your mom's kind of attractive and shit. Later, man, these niggas end up being your homie. But then you gotta get the one. That's when they hit you when a couple years later. Like, wait a minute. Hey, homie, used to come through, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And just, oh man, your mom, you bitch ass nigga.
Clearly.
Yeah, man, for real, man. You gotta think about that, man. Like somewhere or the other, you might look at mom's kissing and shit, but it's a nigga out here with a dirty story about her. Dirtball ass
I'm gonna
nigga,
keep it
man.
1,000. Like, you know, look, if you've ever been a son and your mother was single, you've gone through that, whether you knew you were going through it or not. And at some point, you did have to look at your mother and realize, like, oh, I see what's going on here. Because now I'm 13, 14, 15, and I know motherfuckers is doing bitches dirty out here. And then you realize, to somebody, your mother is just some bitch that they're doing dirty. And at that point, then you go, all right, mom, do you?
That's
deep. The fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's some real
deep.
shit, you know,
I mean,
but from a different perspective.
Nigga, 1985, nigga, Pierce Apartments, my nigga, were better known as in Pacoima and shit like that. Bitch ass nigga named Pajoon, nigga drank all the Sunny Delight. My mama boy, just imagine, nigga, I'm 40-something years old, man, and I still remember that. 1985, man, Pierce Apartments, man. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted that Sunny D, huh?
Nigga, I was hurt.
Man,
bitch ass nigga drank all the Sunny Delight.
And you weren't gonna get no more till Saturday. You know what I mean?
Nigga, mama smoke blow. Nigga might not get no more till next month.
Yeah, next month. Yeah.
Or man, you know, you had the 1st and the 15th, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to them fags.
Yeah, man.
But Jesus.
1st and 15th, man.
1st and 15th. You remember 1st and 15th?
Houses.
Did you ever, when you was growing up, you ever had AFDC, any of that shit?
I remember like paper food stamps, like before there was a card.
Yeah. Was you ashamed to go to the store with them motherfuckers?
No.
Man, nigga, fish market.
Yeah, man.
Food stamp books.
Hell yeah, I remember with us, like my mom, my dad, like they never had that. I remember being mad when I was like 5, cause like all my cousins, whose moms was on welfare and everything, they got to stay at home, and their refrigerators be full to the motherfucker. All the snacks. My parents, snacks. We didn't have man. The refrigerator looked good on Saturday. But by Monday night, Tuesday, you just, you know, you looking through, ain't no more fruit roll-ups, ain't no more Sunny Delight. Like, we got to wait till Saturday or the 15th, whatever, because mama couldn't go grocery shopping on Thursday if she had to wait till Saturday because she worked so goddamn much.
Real talk.
I remember that shit, man. But that shit normal though when you a kid. You know what I mean? Like, we grown now, we get something, we can go right to fuck DoorDash, you know.
That was programmed.
That shit crazy now.
Yeah, now it's like, whatever.
Just imagine if things reverted back to that, then kids had to go through that. The shit that we had to go through. They'd go crazy.
Nah, these kids would be off of, because I'm going to be real with you. I haven't figured it out, but I'm going to be the first to say it. I think those top ramen noodles is what's linked to cancer.
I can see that.
Could be.
Because if you ever noticed, they sell a lot of them in the penitentiary.
Man.
They do a lot of cooking in the microwave.
True.
A lot of brothers come home from the penitentiary and end up with cancer.
That's true.
I didn't even think about that.
Man, for real. I think, man, because, you know, it's high in sodium. It's high in sodium.
And it's processed, though.
So it's like, man, you know, you know what I mean? I seen a lot of cats, man, that did some time, man, and came home. And, you know, you're talking about that spread, and I'm like, damn, that nigga died of cancer?
Spread.
Yeah. I didn't even think
And then I
about
look
that.
at our generation, because, you know, man, hey, I'm hungry. Go get you a cup of noodle.
Yeah.
And nigga put some soy sauce in it and shit, trying to give it some better flavor or whatever.
Yeah.
That shit processed, man. That motherfucker, you just look. You could set it on the shelf for 2 years. Go and crank it open. It's ready to go.
Man, seriously. I think a lot of our health history in the black community has to do with them goddamn top ramen noodles.
Processed food in general, though. Like, all
Some
that
of
county
it-
shit was processed when you think about it. Like, everything pretty much was well, I mean, that's what I'm thinking was just, you know, for sure they use not the same materials they would use to make some high grade shit.
Yeah.
They got to use it so they can mass produce it and give it out. So of course it's gonna be the lower grade. So you got to think about, like we say, the 1st and 15th. Man, that's what motherfuckers getting, that cheese.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, that cheese,
take
man.
forever for that motherfucker to melt. You know what I mean?
Hey, that cheese used to
Did they
make.
ever milk? I don't remember the milk.
That's what I'm saying. Remember,
You the youngest.
Grilled cheese, that motherfucker still be like a
You sitting on top of the bread.
Actually, my whole panel over there is younger. Did y'all ever get a chance to check out that USDA cheese?
The only thing I know about the cheese was in the movie Don't Be a Menace. And he had the scene and he was dripping, he had the lighter, he was dripping the cheese and he was sucking the Kool-Aid off his nose.
Oh yeah, when Joe was saying that Joe song was on.
You heard about the cheese?
Say it again.
Yeah, like the government cheese.
Yeah, USDA cheese.
We never
What about you, Barack?
We have Velveeta, I believe.
Man, it's on my mama, man. That block of cheese made the best fucking grilled cheese sandwiches in the world.
That's the thing about it. The taste of it was good, but the shit still didn't melt.
No,
but it was still was good. It was good, so you
that
wasn't
motherfucker
tripping.
just melt enough, like it just spread, but it still be. That's like just look at go get the craft, like a craft single or something compared to that. So you put that on there, the craft, you know, pretty much gonna melt. Do what it's supposed to do. Fast though. As soon as you put the heat on there, 5-10 minutes later, no less than 10, it's gonna do it. The government cheese, that's like a 20-minute process.
man, them motherfuckers just be some
They
bomb,
gotta
man.
flip that thing, but flipping the bread.
I'm sitting here thinking about. I used to like that fucking cheese, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like I was.
That's the beautiful thing about being a kid. All of it's normal. You know, you don't know what you don't got when you 7.
Hell nah.
You just having a good time.
That shit, man, it's USDA. Nigga had canned goods, USDA. Nigga had that brown block, USDA. The cheese, the butter.
I remember thinking I was balling if I got $1 for the ice cream truck. Because usually if I did get something, it'd be like 50 cents.
You was rich.
But if I got $1 for the ice cream truck, nigga,
on.
I get 2, maybe 3 things. Nigga, and if I save this out of the day and get one tomorrow, man, I get a cap gun.
Go through all the caps in about 20 minutes, too.
Kendra, you ever had a chili cheese Frito?
I don't like Fritos.
The nigga pies.
I do not like Fritos.
Man, the
Nigga
chili
pies.
cheese Fritos.
You'll like a chili cheese Frito though. I'm telling you.
That's a hood. Hey, nigga,
Yeah, that's a hood favorite.
man, you made me drop my chili cheese Fritos.
Having plenty of fights.
Nigga, the squabbles, nigga, man.
Yep, like we every day, like after a game at Rancho Cienega, we play at the park. As soon as the game was over, man, they get a chili pie. You call it that?
Man.
Nigga pie. We call it one or two. Give me the
Fritos with some
nigga
chili
pie.
cheese fries, man. You know what I mean? You ain't fuck with it, Barack?
Literally never, man. Yo, you don't understand, bro. I got lucky.
That's a bitch. I guess you can't pick your parents because we'd all would. My last name would have been Bloomberg, some weird ass shit like that. So I guess you can't pick your parents. But.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those weird things where like the older I get, and I talked to my mother, and she told me like those stories because she was also single parent, 4 kids. I was an only child. My mother remembers actually like having to deal with rats running out of the house, going through living in Oakland and shit like that. Things I never had to deal with. So like, for my family at a certain point, food became like the luxury. So like we're kind of that family now where like we get together and it's just like oh, where did you get this fucking piece of meat from, and then this bread and then this that, because when they were kids they didn't have it. So by the time they got a chance to have kids, they all made sure that we had it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I was reading something, and I'm not in particular speaking like into your situation, but it was saying like the people. It was like if you grow up and you don't have, and you work, and you give to your kids, by the time it gets to the grandkids, they won't have it. And I was like, so, I kind of did my research behind it a little bit. And it basically was like, we work hard, we bust our ass, we give it to our kids. The kids ain't going to understand or appreciate You know what I mean? So by the time it gets to their kids, they really don't give a fuck.
They ain't got no concept.
The saying goes, it's hard times make strong people make good times make weak people make hard times make strong people.
And that's you starting to see it's coming back because you look at our grandparents' generation. Granddaddy had apartments, houses all throughout the hood. You know what I mean? He had a business.
Real talk.
And then on top of having that business where he used to, like my grandfather, he's still alive. He's 98 years old. But I look at him, he always had, like, he would go to Bakersfield and get chickens, and then on Saturday morning, and then come back and cut the chickens and like sell them to the different Nat King Cole was his client, Katharine Hepburn, them old Hollywood from the 40s, from the 50s, and that was his hustle. But then he also had a burger stand, but he still had a full-time job.
Bro, tough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just had that hustle. And they had that grit. And they had all kinds of properties. We all remember that Uncle Bingo put out that wad of cash coming over here, lick his thumb.
Boy, what your pockets look like? What your pockets look like?
My grandfather used to say the only time you're supposed to be broke is when you're in the bathtub. That's what you say. He's like, you got your money in your pocket? No, I ain't got no money. Well, the only time you're supposed to be broke is when you're in the bathtub.
That's a cold saying right
Here, $3.
No,
He pull out a wad of hundreds to give me $3, but hey,
put some cash in
I'm
your
getting some chili cheese Fritos, nigga, with this.
Did y'all get a chance to experience that with the older relatives?
Yes, but I was gonna say, like, going back to what you said before about like when the parents work and then they give it to the kids, and then by the time you get it to the grandkids they don't have it. I think that there's a gap between teaching, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, like, it was always like grown folks business, like as far as like with the bills, how much they were, when they were going to be paid, how to manage the finances. None of that was my business, but like when you think about it, it should have been.
It should have been.
That's true.
And I think that goes like when you're looking at generations and how it breaks down to generations, it's not just the money that needs to be passed, but the knowledge has to be passed as well. And I think that would make it go a lot further.
It's funny you say that. One of my things that I would do in my years working with families and parents, because they have a lot of parents and children that got broken relationships. Because the parent, then that when I would have parents sort of repairing their relationship with their children, or trying to get one, I would say even as young as 6, 7 years old, you bring them in when it's time to pay the bills, because that's going to teach them math. Yes. And then now when they go to school, they got math goes from being some concept that they're learning for a grade to, okay, I'm going to have to know this shit. Yes. And so it builds you guys' relationship, parent to child. And what it does, it lets the child know, okay, when mommy, daddy spending this money, it's coming from somewhere. And the only way I'm going to keep getting these new shoes is if I keep getting it coming in. Now they have a concept in their mind of when they're 12, 13 years old. Now I know why I have to be something. Because we always tell kids, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be this. But they don't have a concept of why when everything's given to them.
They don't make a connection.
But if they're in the room when mommy and daddy are adding bills up, now it kills a lot of birds with one stone. It strengthens the bond between parent and child. That's the number one. 2, now school makes sense. Now I know why I'm in math. You know what I mean? And 3, it gets to the concept in their mind when you start telling them, okay, what you want to do when you get grown. Now I want to know. Now I know why. You know what I mean? Because if the bills is this much a month and I make that much a month, I remember my mom telling me when I was a kid, she showed me her check, how much she made, and then how much she went out. I looked at my mom like, how the fuck do y'all give me tennis shoes? Right. Like, there ain't no money left over. But that put a concept in my mind at a really young age. Like, whatever I do to make money, I'm going to have to bring in way more than I'm putting out. You know what I mean? So that's always a recommendation I have for parents.
That was one thing that my grandmother specifically did to my uncle. Because, like, as the story goes, my uncle was complaining about the groceries. He didn't like what she was buying. She's buying the same stuff all the time. He wants different stuff. So what grandma did is she said, hey, here's the money. This is how much time it needs to last, how much time this food needs to last. You figure it out. Now, at this point in life, when you fuck with him, he's the money wizard of the fucking family. Because he understood it right then and there. But also, too, that was the same shit that grandma taught to my mother, and she taught to me. She's like, hey, when we go grocery shopping, she's like, it's not about what you want to eat. How long does it last? How much money does it have? What it comes down to, I think that like people kind of forget is like it's life skills. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just bake because I like baking. I bake because I know that if I run out of food, I can survive for 3 or 4 days off of baking for a couple hours, spending $5-10. And like a lot of these young cats out here, the unfortunate thing is like if you don't have exposure to those kind of things, it's not gonna matter. I think when I say I got lucky, it's like I got lucky because my grandmother had to go through that shit. She didn't want to have to go through that shit, but she went through that shit and pushed her kids through that shit. And by the time they had kids, they had those lessons already. So for us, they wasn't going to let us just skate by, act like nothing was going on. She's like, no, we had to work hard for this. This is not just nothing. You're not going to this private school because we think you're special. You're going to this private school because I bust my ass.
And like when you look at the patterns of people who have generational wealth, they got their kids in the office with them. When them kids, they just crawling around the couch.
Yeah.
See, one thing that we made a mistake in, going back to what you said, a lot of times parents try to X their kid out the business. They want to keep their kids innocent, and that's cool. But you gotta know the kids they're only kids for so long, they're gonna be grown the rest of their life. So to through the eyes of a child, you see it as work.
Yeah.
A child sees it as I'm spending time with mommy and daddy. So it ain't
fun.
work to them.
Yeah, it's
this
fun.
Is fun.
Fun.
And then now they have a concept, and it's just like, going back to what we was talking about, like, well, why is it the third generation don't have the motivation? Usually because they 2 generations removed from being involved in what it took to get it.
Yeah,
they just got it all day. But if you involve them in what it took to get it, they're gonna want to keep that kind of lifestyle. They're gonna understand. Okay, if I want to spend $10,000 a month, I got to make 30.
Real talk. Though, question, man, because you got a younger daughter, correct?
Yeah, 3 years old.
Okay. Do you see yourself showing her how to cook?
Oh, I do that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught her how to make eggs already. At 3.
See, man, I mean, my question is that because it's like, I hear, a lot of roles change now. Right. So as you being a father, that was my question. Like, do you insist on making, your daughter learning how to cook? Right. Or do you just have her in the sense of just, you got to be strong, you need to be a lawyer and everything, where she misses that?
I just wanted to be strong, period. Like, my whole thing is just like mental strength and like, learning how to be, independent on certain things. You know what I mean? That's me and the wife. Like, that's what mental strength, like, we want her to be strong to be able to deal with the world. So, teaching her how to cook eggs, like, that's all I know how to cook anyway. So that's the only meal. You know what I mean? So that's it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, if I could show you, if I could give you that, you know what I mean? Because you never know. She might be in a situation, when we gone, she might be in a situation where all she got is eggs. So, damn, Pops taught me how to whip these up to make them, sufficient to where I'm cool and I could get through these next 5-6 hours. You know what I mean? It's just little shit like that. Just, that's what we try to give her, man. Just, we just want her, because we know, man, the way the world going right now, bro, it's not going in a positive direction. So, like, that's one thing, man, you got to, man, instill. That's one thing that me and my wife is doing, instilling in her. Like, you got to be strong. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, strength is number one. Mental strength is number one. And, like, you got to focus on mental health now, too, though. I think, you know what I mean? Like, early. You know what I mean? Like, just, and not even just in the sense of, how they put the stigma on mental health. Is just, like I said, just making sure she's strong and making sure that she's aware, you know what I mean, of what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's dope, because I remember you talked yesterday about knowledge of self.
Yeah.
Knowledge of self is mental health.
True.
A lot of times when we get off our rocker mentally is because we forgot who the fuck we are.
Man, there it
we
is.
be forgetting that we great, goddammit.
Man,
we cold motherfuckers. Everybody up in here, everybody watching. You a cold motherfucker.
Real shit.
At what you do, but motherfuckers be forgetting they're looking at what other people do. And the next person wasn't judging with my progress with that person's progress. So when what you doing as far as installing that knowledge of self with your daughter at such a young age, you already thwarting against whatever nonsense the world got to get thrown her way, man. That's a salute, brother.
I appreciate that,
man. For real, man. Now I be sitting back because it's like I try to explain to my son, this motherfucker going around, man, telling me, oh yeah, my dad's rich. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Because I be certain shit I be trying to, you know what I mean, and instill in him. Like, man, look, man. Cause like, his mom be like, why do you tell him? Shit, tell him how much it costs for him to go to school? Shit, you think I'm not? Like, man, hey, man, hey, man, you know I'm over here paying.
No secret,
because, but the funny part is, I look at shit from an old black man standpoint, and I'm just, man, you know what I mean. So it's like I can see my uncle and everything. Boy, shit, man, you know how much them shoes cost? Yeah, you better go take the motherfuckers off before you go outside and shit. Like, so I just remember them points. So it's like the shit don't die down. You really end up repeating it. All the same shit your parents told you. Do the same shit, man. You know what I mean? You get the, man, what the fuck is, and I be sitting there because I be thinking just, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah. Then I got to remember, man, you talking to an 8-year-old kid, but then he understands the concept of, well, Dad, what I'm doing is, I'm like, you know what? He understands. I'm tripping. I'm trying to PG this shit, man. And in reality, man, this motherfucker already got, man, he was the first one to tell me, hey, Dad, you need to put $1 in the curse jar. And me sitting back like, nigga, how the fuck you know that's a fucking curse word?
Like right now, like that was the main thing, because I'm like the one, you know, because I'm kind of the you know, I'm dad, so it's dad with my daughter, so you know, I'm like the you know, say my tinky, and I call her tinky, you know what I mean, little shit like that. But my wife be like, look, we can't talk to her like a baby. You know what I mean? Even when she was an infant, like we can't talk to her like that.
Real talk.
So she talking to her directly. So now, you know, she's 3. But man, she talks like everything she talks like, man, with like real super intelligent, man, proper English. You know what I mean? Like she announces her words. Even like she say something wrong now, like she likes to watch me. She says the word, you know, she tells her the word properly. She watches her mouth and then she fixes it. You know what I mean?
See, that's reinforcement, man. See, that's
what's up, man. Kids, see,
that's reinforcement.
That be the thing, man. Kids are so smart. I think as adults, sometimes we underrate how intelligent they are. They already have the intelligence that we have now. They just don't have the wisdom.
Real talk.
But wisdom is just experience.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you hide certain things, they see it. When you be upfront with it, you know what I mean, they get a different respect for it. You know what I mean? My dad used to smoke weed in front of me all the time.
Oh, that's the generation.
That was like, he was smoke. I thought that was the clouds. I'd be like, yee, you know, going through the clouds.
Trying to sneak.
Just trying to get all up in there. But I didn't start smoking weed until I got in my 20s, and I was in college. I was in the band. I was in the band with these white boys, and they were like,
"Yo, you was aware of it already."
It wasn't no taboo to me. I was like, "Okay, that's weed." It wasn't nothing. But when I got with a band when I was in college, that's when I tried it. But that was my own decision. It wasn't because my dad. Well, I saw my dad smoking weed. Like I was kind of like, I didn't know why. Like why you even need to do that? But I liked the smell of it, you know. But that. So it's like, but when you hide it, it become that forbidden fruit. And when it's forbidden fruit, motherfuckers do crazy shit for forbidden fruit. That's just human.
What age did you, Kendra, first take a whiff and realize, like, hey, what's that smell?
It was a young age. I started smoking weed when I was 10.
Shut the fuck up.
I was 10 years old with my best friend's babysitter, and I was downstairs. We had an apartment, and I was downstairs, and my mom had a boyfriend at the time, and we were downstairs in the bathroom. But you know, an apartment, it's like bathroom, you know. So like, we were smoking downstairs in the bathroom, but you know, they could smell it upstairs and everything. Then I came upstairs. I came upstairs, was eating all the snacks, was cracking up, and then my mom's boyfriend was like, "You know, your daughter's high, right?" And my mom was like, "No, she's not," you know. But I don't know, like it was from a young. I've always been around it. Like the only time I ever stole anything from my mom, she had called me one day. I was like probably like 13 at the time. I was getting ready to go to school. She called me. She said, "Kendra, look outside and see if I dropped the blunt somewhere on the stairs." I'm like, okay. So I look, I see the blunt. I'm like, nope, I don't see anything.
My blunt.
That was the
Got
one
that.
and only time.
She know about that already? You told her about that?
She do. I did
say.
tell her.
Not if she watched the show, she gonna make. Is that what happened to that blunt back in motherfucking 1990, man?
I just told her, like, yeah, a couple years ago. But yeah.
But Rob, when's the first time you smelled the devil's lettuce?
Nah, man, you know, my uncle smoked me out, so man, I was like about 13. So my mother has like a bunch of brothers,
Okay.
You know, at one point it was this many brothers. Things happen. Now it's this many brothers. But it's always just been me around them, whatever. When their mom's like, it's summer vacation. Mom's like, all right, go hang out with your uncles. I'm going to go do single woman shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's always with the uncles. You know, it's that's what it was, man. And then things got worse.
What about you, Rob? What's the first time, man, you aged, man, you can think?
That I smelled it?
Yeah, smelled it and it was like, oh, okay.
5, 6. My grandpa and grandma, whole family smoked.
Yeah.
It was never taboo. And then the first time I smoked, I think I was 15.
15?
The worst high of my life.
No.
Scared the shit. I thought I was gonna die.
Man,
You hear those?
it's usually like that.
I swear. I was telling the homie, yo,
It's
call
usually
the
like
ambulance.
that. Yeah, it's
Call the
usually
ambulance.
like that the first time,
Yeah,
man. When you hit
man.
it.
That's why you don't smoke with your friends. That's why you smoke with family.
Man, we smoked a peach blunt too. I'll never forget.
Oh, yeah. You went all the way to the top level.
Man.
Optimal?
What?
Optima?
Nah, it was Swisher.
It was a
See,
switch.
that's the difference between y'all guys. You see, I started out with like,
remember them
smoking,
peach
it was smoking out of
Optimals.
pipes or
Yeah.
whatever, right? So like, I never really came up around people who were smoking like blunts or anything because it's just like a waste of weed.
I smoked papers up until about a year ago. Like I always got people around there always smoke paper. I was smoking with my uncle when I did, but that was paper. And I just found these
wraps and shit?
the hemp wraps.
Yeah.
I fuck with these hemp wraps is it right now, but before that it was always just raw papers.
What about you, though, man? What age, man?
It's probably maybe about 15, about the same time as him.
That's the first time, but the first time you ever took that
but
whiff.
I had it, but I remember it was a similar experience though. I remember hitting it, walking the. That's when I stayed like off of Austin, like in the NHPs over there, towards the back part. But remember, we all used to walk to school, so we walking through the back way behind Rogers Park. So we smoking the Garcia Vega. So I remember, man, listen, bro. By the time we get to school, man, it's all bad. First period, I was done. All the way to the end of the day. Like, bro, I'm like sleeping in every class. Like, it was one of them experiences, man. Like bro was saying, like it was. But I came back the next day and it was cool though. Like it was smoother the next day.
Man,
I can't mix weed with school, man. Could never do that. It's like a waste of weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Going to school.
I was exposed to drugs
in school.
Niggas was blowing. Shit. I went to Morningside. Shit. Weed spot was across the street.
Our weed.
Y'all had to do, man, on your way to school, you know, I got either him or you had the, man, convenient $3 blunt, man. Nigga riding around, man, you know what I'm saying, early in the morning, man, got them $3 blunts. Like, oh, okay, man. $3 blunt, man. He gonna put in a Philly, chocolate Philly.
Or you be ready.
$5. This when you think about it, it's like, man, back then you gotta think, man, if a nigga got a hold of a half ounce for some fucking brown weed or Reggie weed, nigga, he thought he was gonna be rich. Nigga, you was breaking it up like you was like, man, like Scarface over there, man.
I was a young nigga.
Man.
Because people would buy it. That was back then. You didn't know the type of bud you were getting. It could have been anything. Nowadays, you can get whatever you want.
Oh, you caught it. You caught it up there. Baby Indo. You had all kinds of things.
These kids is bullshit. Like, I want that purple Sour Patch. You'll sit your ass down and buy.
Nigga, they don't remember the
sticks and seed. One by one, 1 inch by 1 inch, man. $5. That was a fat one.
See, when you start out, you gotta have some stems and seeds popping your face.
Man,
you ain't had that, man.
Nah, they ain't
these little young motherfuckers ain't had nothing.
That's why, man. That's why these niggas is having kids like they is, man.
Look, man, I don't mind being bougie.
They all.
They need
See, we was coming up, man. If you didn't take it, you be. Nigga be like, oh man, you ain't gonna have kids, man. You smoke them seeds. Oh nigga, fuck it. I ain't trying to have no kids and shit. Like, man, I promise. That used to be my good. I swear, you be, man, roll up, man. You might miss a seed in that motherfucker.
That motherfucker get the popping. Yeah, that shit, man. You might not have no kids.
Shit. Man,
Give me all the seeds.
Man, them first, man.
Was a myth.
I went from the Phillies to the chocolates to the Vegas to the Optimals, back to the long Vegas, to once I got the, man, let me see. Yeah, Swisher. Once I got a Swisher, I just didn't change no more.
Yeah, especially that chocolate, dog. I used to fuck with
like 99 is when I got to a Swisher. I went to no, I take that back. I went to Colorado in like 90, yeah, in about 99, because I was playing football. And no, the first time we smoked on Mama's in Colorado. Bullshit you not. My mom's, no, my dad's fucking girlfriend's son.
That's a good place to smoke, Colorado.
Man, he got me loaded. Yeah. He was like, man, you smoke? I'm that kid from LA that's playing football. Yeah. Hey, you smoke? Oh, yeah, I smoked before. I ain't never smoked. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, man. We gonna take this ride. What's this? Oh, this a bowl. Oh, man, all you do is hit that mother. I must have hit that motherfucker. And all of a sudden, I just look at him, I just get to laughing. He rolling. Man, we went to McDonald's, man. I had $20, spent the whole 20.
That's that shit. Yo, I started
$2.99. I spent it. He just kept laughing. I'm laughing. I'm like, man, I'm fucking high. That's all I kept telling him, like, fuck. He's like, yeah, that football career is over now. Like, man, I'm high. He said, for the rest of your life, man, you're going to always partake upon this. Just understand. And they ain't never fucking lied, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, I think, man, this is our shit.
You're onto something about the seeds, though. That must be the new. That must be that new male birth control.
And
they're talking about just pop them seeds.
Pop some seeds, man. Man, hey, when's the last time you smoked some Reggie? Bobby Brown. Nigga, that shit will put you to. Nigga, they still got it on my mama. They still got fruit in San Diego. Nigga, go to. Or they still, nigga, you go to some of them hood spots. AZ.
You trying to get a headache? Like that shit.
Like, nah.
That shit
like ever smoke Reggie, so I'm like, damn, dog.
Yeah, it's like drinking A&G. Like warm. It's like drinking warm. It's like it's like E&J. It's like.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Thinking about that.
Ooh, Erkin jerk. Ooh, trash. Hey, I guarantee if you go smoke some Reggie, some Bobby Brown, some Mexican, you know, Arizona, whatever the fuck, red hairs, baby Indo, you're going to sleep in less than 15 minutes. Yeah. You're not going to get a headache. You're going to sleep. Like, I peeped it out. I was like, man, I'm running. But my nigga, what's that? Is that AZ? Hey, give me some of that. I'm just curious to see. Man, so I wrote a fat-ass blunt. Man, I smoked about half of it.
That's cool. Last time
tried it again.
You was out?
Out again and tried it again, man. I had to keep putting. I'm like, man, that motherfucker just put a nigga to sleep.
That must have been that week. You was like, I don't know what's wrong with me, kid.
I just keep falling asleep.
I remember recently. Yeah, because I remember you telling me that.
I swear to God, I'm like, Kendra, I don't know what's wrong. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. Trying it. Like, man, just kept going to sleep. I'm like, whoa. But then ain't that, when you consider that, when you think about it, ain't that shit all natural?
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. They say, you know, our weed is a little bit too chemical. I'm cool with going back to weed with seeds. Every now and again, I do get, like, it's this girl I know, every now and then he'll have some Jack Herrera. We still got seeds in it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but it's that real, like, you know, but that shit get me so goddamn blasted.
I mean, if you get the whole bag, like, you're gonna get some seeds in there anyway, though. So
yeah, it's very true.
It's gonna be good regardless of what it is. Yeah, that shit still grow from a seed. You know what I mean? So
man,
you still get a few in there.
That should be, man. That should be a trip.
The only problem is
you'll still get some in there.
Some of that shit, and I like outdoors. It's cheaper and it will get you high, but it be on the thick ass stems.
Yeah.
Like you get a big ass bush thinking you got a cool nugget, but that shit is 2/3 stem.
Real talk.
True.
Is this Jack and the Beanstalk?
Man, right now, man, there's somebody, man, on the side of the road between here and motherfucking San Diego, man, selling some garbage weed, man.
Oh, you already know. But the pack
right now.
Right now. Oh, man, $500
for the whole thing.
And it's a motherfucker all the way on the back east that's going to buy that motherfucker and get rich.
Bro, let me get 20 of those.
I never could understand that, man. Hey, man, you motherfuckers back east now just getting all that legal weed and shit. Hey, it was because y'all mans that had the money, them niggas would come and get the cheapest weed that they can ever fucking find.
Tell them, like, weed. Tell them.
I swear to God. I used to tell them.
Took advantage of a lot of the East Coast guys.
I run into them in California, and them niggas would be like, man, you know, man, who got that diesel? Who got that deal? And I'd be like, my nigga, why you know, sour diesel's it's a fucking sativa, bro. Like, they just smell good. Oh, yeah, they love it in New York.
That's what
they do.
They do. They love it
they don't
out there.
fucking know no better.
That's like...
They know better now. They got some gas out there.
Yeah, now they...
But we talking about New York 2015.
Man, going just years for years.
Yeah. Really up until maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Exactly.
I remember they would always talk about that sour diesel, and I'd be like, You think that's like Advil. That's just some regular ass shit.
It smelled good. It smelled great, but that's all it is. I'm like, man, that shit's garbage, man. It'll be like, oh man, all them other niggas want is that diesel.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, man, you know that I be telling them, man, you know, man, at that time, let me see, I want to say Perp, when niggas was calling it grapes or something, you know, it's grapes, you know, it's flake kush, like.
Sour diesel is some shit that you can get a zip for $90 for. You know what I mean?
Smelled great though.
Yeah.
It smelled great. I remember, man, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my guy. That nigga was like, man, came all the way to the East Coast and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm like thinking this nigga got bomb on him because he had bomb when he be on the West. And nigga like, man, I got it, man. Oh yeah, nigga, come on, my nigga, man. These niggas charging me $110 a fucking eighth right now and shit. Bring that shit.
What?
That's crazy.
I said, fam, you got sour diesel? And nigga like, yeah, man. I said, man, come on, my nigga. You got to be the most retarded nigga in the world right now. You just drove all the way from there to here with sour diesel. You know, this is the most popular fucking weed over. Like, come on, fam.
You taking penitentiary chances for that shit?
Man, they came with sour diesel. I'll never forget that. Like, you got sour diesel? Man, I'm not even buying this shit from you, man. Like, come on, fam. That nigga came over. Nigga got Stu having bomb on the West Coast, and this nigga drove all the way over here with some fucking sour diesel. I just remember thinking, like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's the truth.
Come on now. Like, nigga, these motherfuckers pull you over, nigga. These highway patrols, then they gonna rape you, man. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna do the fuck they want over some sour diesel.
Sour diesel, man. You feel me?
That's like getting turned down by a chick with one leg longer than the other.
Damn.
So you know what I mean, you got you know, you can't get pussy from hopping on, nigga. You suck. You suck.
Barack, you fucking hop along?
Nah.
Nah. Not even on a good day?
Nah.
Put a little pad in the shoe?
Nah, I'm good. Hey, everybody has a price, and that's a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's why I took it there, waiting for that price. And what's that price?
But what if she had like a really big booty, just one booty cheek was higher than the other? Because her leg is.
I will go home and masturbate. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey man, when you masturbate, do you like talk to yourself?
Who the fuck does?
And you be like, hey, who pussy is this?
Oh, man.
You're the only person I've ever heard of mention the idea
crazy.
of talking to oneself.
Just talk to yourself. You're like, man, I'm tearing this pussy up.
He be around his DJ Khaled. You the best.
Looking in the
You
mirror.
are the best.
I do
With the
fuck
fucking
it.
blowhorn and shit.
I get to thinking about what's her name, boy. Oh, she be always, man, I can't think of her name. She always calls niggas puñeta. I'm like, oh yeah, puñeta. You talk to oh, some bird shit. Oh, man. And that's why we over here on the spot after the spot, man. Excuse me, man. You know what I'm saying? One of these days I'm in those say, but some of the shit I be thinking about really be some of the shit that be coming across a nigga mind, man. Like,
as you should.
And I be like, damn, that shit crazy, man. I be like, damn, that shit crazy.
I mean, you know, if you was doing an OnlyFans, you can make some pretty good money if you
Man, the only reason I wouldn't do an OnlyFans is because too many niggas know me in the street.
I mean,
I
you
wouldn't
just
give a
put
fuck.
the mask on, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Nah, hell nah. Man, that defeats the purpose. It's like, man, I don't want to see no mask. If you got if I had an
it's not for
OnlyFans,
you. It's for the chicks. They're the ones who are gonna pay. Well,
Man,
it's for the
look,
chicks and the gay dudes.
they gonna know
pay.
dad bod when they see me, man. That'd be my dad bod.
That's the thing about the OnlyFans though, is because people are interested. They want to see how you're giving it up. You know, like, so they want to see your face.
Yeah,
you know, you can't do no mask.
You got on the mask, everybody.
What if you put on like Ultimate Warrior face paint?
You like Kiss?
Nigga,
Say nigga come out looking like Kamala and shit.
nigga come out, be fucking down, be fucking that bullshit. You know what I mean?
What be your theme music?
Filter on the video. Might win. I don't know.
If you had to make a poem, what would be your theme music? What song would be your theme music? Would be like, man, that's just a man. Like, yeah, that's
whatever. Ric Flair walked down to the ring to.
Oh man, that's the shit.
Whatever that is.
I'm gonna do Mr. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do Mr. Perfect thing. So
come in as soon as you hit it, snap the gum and
look it up.
Get your gun and slap
gotta
it.
slap your gum out your mouth. You know what I mean? Throw the towel at a motherfucker. It's over.
I think mine is probably gonna be Jasmine Sullivan on it. That'll probably be mine.
I don't know the song, man, but you know, of course, Rob Nova, man, edits everything, so he'll be able to show it when the episode come out.
I want to sit on it.
I want to sit on it.
I don't know why I would know that fucking song. I don't know the song.
Yeah, I never heard it. I can see that being the theme song. I've never heard it before, but it sounds like a theme song.
Yeah, wrong.
I'm pretty sure
I want to sit on it. Ain't that a man? You know what I'm talking about? Man,
That's been played at plenty of strip clubs, I'm sure. It sounds like a good song.
coming to the stage.
That's
We
a big
have-
joint though.
Kendra. I want to sit on it. Get the fuck out of it. That's the name of the fucking song?
Yeah, on it.
Go to work.
Man, you cold for that, man. You just let the world know, man. Kendra's still the queen, but she got some freak in her and shit like that, man. Barack, what you playing, man? What's the theme song?
Probably gonna go with some DMX, Rough Riders anthem. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Wait. What the fuck did you say?
Said DMX.
Bro, I come out with a cape on.
He wants
Hell
to
yeah.
bark at him.
That nigga said DMX?
Yeah.
Oh
Yo.
my goodness.
Roll through on
see
the
what I'm
fucking on
saying?
the 4x4, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, see what I'm fucking saying is, nigga, I just seen a butt naked female bent over with her ass cheeks in the air, and you just, just like, man, oh
Hey,
my
man,
fucking
whatever
mind,
happens
man.
in Vegas will stay in Vegas unless
Yeah,
I have a kid. Then in
man.
that case, you
And
know.
he done blew some coke in a bitch asshole.
Like I said, whatever happens in Vegas.
You tech motherfuckers, boy, y'all some party motherfuckers, man.
You know what I'm saying? Which is exactly where that would happen too. I mean, there's no other place to really do it and like enjoy it.
Man, you can do it, man. You can go do it around the corner, shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? In Seattle.
Why would anybody want to blow coke up anybody's ass in Seattle? That's a waste of coke.
Yeah, what about Miami?
Okay, yeah, Miami, yeah.
Yeah, you throw, yeah.
I mean,
Hey, South Beach do something to you.
Hey, man.
South Beach, it's one of the things. It's just,
it just be normal. It's like,
Ocean Drive.
I be in that motherfucker in a Speedo and everything. Just like stomach all out and shit. Just like,
I mean, like, I'm down for whatever. I don't know what whatever it is, but if I'm on Ocean Drive, I'm doing it.
Hey, you know you can rent clothes in Miami?
You can?
Yeah. That's how superficial Miami is.
Yo,
I might say you can rent clothes.
You can rent clothes.
You
That's
can be
crazy as
Scarface.
hell.
Man, it's
Tell
on
you
my
right
mama.
now.
Tuxedo type one.
Man,
like a
I'm
fit,
talking
like
about you want a if you want a
jeans or
Versace
something?
if you want a Versace outfit,
You
man,
gonna
you can
rent
go
that
rent that.
That's crazy.
Next
as
time I
shit.
go-
You
rent
rent
the
jewelry,
Ferrari and rent
you
the
can
mansion?
rent jewelry,
One
you
day?
can rent clothes, you can rent cars, planes,
That was
boats.
a good business
So
decision.
it really was like Grand. It is like Grand Theft Auto. then,
You
for
know,
real.
it's a scammer's dream. Miami, Florida, man. Listen, this scam. The reason why scammers live in fucking Florida and shit like that, and this is crazy, is because if the feds come get you, they can't seize your assets.
Yeah, that's why Tiger OJ.
That's why
down there
majority,
before
man, they
got
all
it.
go to Florida. They get caught up in a lawsuit, man. They go to Florida.
Yeah, that's what it is. But like, if I got a chance, that means next time I go to Miami, I'm renting some white loafers with no socks, nigga, some white slacks, and a white blazer with no shirt, just my fat ass belly out, and like 3 or 4 gold chains. And my name gonna be Danilo for the day. Nigga. Call me Danilo, nigga.
Hey, but you gonna hit. I swear to
Ferrari
God.
too, man. You gotta rent the right Ferrari.
Yeah, I should get a Ferrari too.
And rent the mansion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he ain't even got to do that, man.
Yeah,
on my
I sit
mama.
right there on Ocean Drive.
He
I
Cuban.
gotta
He Cuban
Nigga
all
rent
day.
All that for a day.
for a day.
Damn.
King.
You
Be
Cuban.
up in Wet Willie's like, hey,
Man, you can rent the Versace spot.
yeah.
Man, you got the spot right there.
That's like some Cinderella shit though. That shit just disappeared like in
Man.
24 hours. Like you gotta give all that shit back.
Man, you gotta go
a
right
cold
back.
life.
You gotta go right back to Crenshaw
Man,
Slough.
hey, this
That's called a vacation.
hell of a vacation.
Yo, that's called self-care
That's when you
right
realize your
there.
life
I'm
know
being
it
Woody
sucks.
tomorrow, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Take care of your mental health.
Grand crazy.
Ground
Be
boys
rich
stupid
for
right
1
now.
or 2 days,
Nigga, I
you know
ain't
what I'm
posting
saying?
nothing for
Man,
2 weeks.
it's on my mama, man. I bullshit you not. A lot of hustlers from down south will save their money for a fucking year just to go to Miami and do it for a week, or really in reality, Memorial Day.
Crazy. I don't even go Memorial Day weekend. That shit's too ignorant.
Oh
You will
my
come
God,
back with monkeypox.
I went for spring break.
You went for, no man, listen, Kendra. Memorial Day.
You got to go to Miami like on the off time, just when everybody
middle of August, before.
That's hurricane season.
I go right before the hurricanes hit. Usually I go like the first week of August.
Oh mama,
It's usually a hurricane next week.
That's hurricane season. Oh my mama. Hey, man, listen. Kendra, you go to Memorial. See, I was thinking about going, but man, we gotta work. I was thinking about going this year. Man, Kendra, man, look, this on my mama. When I tell you, me and Ian, my partner, man, we used to coon our way into so many exclusive shit. Yeah. And it what used to be we standing on couches now, but nigga, my mama, we wouldn't dare. The couch, pay. Yeah. What was fun to us is, can we go to the most exclusive party and can we get in for free? Yeah. And I promise, we used to coon constantly, puff all these. We be and just do shit. Man, I'll never forget. We live. Puff was having big party, everything like this. Man, he this is when he bring out the brand Ciroc. So this is a big ass
water fountain.
I don't know. I don't know because we came in through the back. I couldn't even tell you what the front looked like that night, man. But I'm talking about, when one thing I say about Puff, when he do something, he do something. So it's niggas all on, man. This motherfuckers all on the signs, man. You know what I'm saying, man? They just Ciroc is playing Ciroc. Man, we sneak our asses in this motherfucker. Man, we get up in there and shit. We the only niggas drinking Remy. We this close to Puff. I can't make this shit up. Mind you, we in a big, this nigga's partying and everything like that. That nigga is looking at us like, who in the fuck is these niggas in my fucking party right now drinking fucking Remy? Because we went, hey, give us a bottle. So we got the bottle. Man, I promise you. That nigga looking at, man, and it's a star-studded event. That's when I'm in that shit about Shaq. Yeah, man, on my mama, nigga, I'm 6'1". Nigga, I was at that nigga nuts. Yeah. Like, that nigga's humongous.
Tall motherfucker.
Man, that nigga made me look like a bitch.
I shoot that nigga Shaq hand one time, and I felt like doing this almost.
Hey, when he go to embrace you, bro, you like, man, what's going on? And like, I wasn't even feeling, like I was saying, I wasn't even feeling that, because I'm like, man, this nigga just, like, nigga, big ass nigga, like, nigga. Like, nigga. I told you, 2 niggas did me like that, man. I had to tell him, like, man, you man, it's because of love. Hey, my nigga Blaze, and fucking Slink. Yeah. Their brothers both went like that, and I'm looking short on them niggas like, hey, bro, I look like a female right now. But yeah, niggas seen one of the Marleys up in the party and everything like that, man. It was a gang of motherfuckers, man, bras and everything, and we in there Remy, and it's like that nigga just like, who in the fuck is these motherfuckers? Man, we cooned our way, man. It's a gang of other men, but that's exactly what we used to do. But that Memorial Day, Miami. Man, I promise you, it was, man, them pork and bean dudes up out of Florida, they had rented an armored truck. It's the first time I ever seen some shit like that. They rented an armored truck. Man, I walked past. Man, that nigga had a Jesus piece so big. I said, man, it look like, man, Jesus gonna get off the cross, give you a high five, my nigga, and get you back. Nigga, I'm talking about humongous. I tell you, nigga, I'm like, God damn. But I tell him, my nigga, can I tell y'all some real shit? Like, man, what's up, man? You know, them niggas hair crazy. I said, hey, bro, y'all in this armored truck. Nigga let off one round of an AK-47 and closed the door. Nigga, you know it's ugly up in here, right? They just get to laughing, but they not even hearing me when I'm like, nigga let off one. It's gonna ricochet around this motherfucker. They gonna chew you motherfuckers up. Yeah. Like, this armored truck shit ain't cool, but I get it. Yeah. Cause, man, I'm talking about it was. So to make a long story short, nigga told me like, oh man, you know niggas from the South, nigga, they saved their money up just to come blow it this weekend. Dang. All you seen like walking around like it was cool, because the times I went, not one fight. Yeah. Whole weekend, not one. Black folks everywhere, man, balling. Everybody plays football players, basketball. Everybody's balling, but no, not one fight. It's females. The vibe is good. The energy good. Ain't nobody just, oh man, where you?
It's like the last 10 years that fighting thing kind of really kicked.
Man, bro, like yeah, because you want me to tell you when I started seeing the fights? hey, when the Miami Beach start coming and when the police start coming in, trying to block this off and block this. They came in with they brought the tension. They brought the high. Because at first they couldn't, it was just, man, I swear to God, you seen Rick Ross riding up and all weekend was riding up and down the thing. Like you see everybody that was somebody, just black folks just moving, man. And just, you walking right up on, man, some of your biggest entertainers and, man, they chopping it and taking it.
I never made it back then. I would always do Essence Fest and then Miami the next month, every summer.
Yeah, real talk.
Like my first time doing Miami was like, I'll never forget because we was partying. It was like the sun was coming up. We was at that Jerry's Deli. We were right there off Washington. I don't know if it's still there or not. And that's when we found out Rick James died.
Ooh.
It was like we had sitting there like Rick James. We was like, God damn. That was right after the Dave Chappelle sketch. You know what I mean? Like 04, 03. It was like our first or second time in Miami. We was there. That's what I always remember from that shit. You know what I mean? But I remember saying Miami was the first place I seen like 30-inch rims.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers will, they will.
That's where that shit come from.
Like, these niggas can't make no U-turn.
Kendra, you been down there in Miami?
Yeah, for spring break.
You said that too on my mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Spring break was lit.
You in the, well, that's a whole nother different. That's youngsters.
I am young.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. That's like, man, I'm in Miami.
But there was no fights. It was a really good time. Yeah, it was a lot of that. I got some crazy videos.
I bet you do, because it's spring break. That's a whole nother
yeah.
Yeah, I used to go around there during spring break and shit like that, man. That's why I used to love it.
Yeah.
On my mama, man, you little girls think you about to pay their tuition. Like, man, you don't get the fuck on up out of here in love. But Rock, what's the most you pay for some puss?
Probably my family's respect, maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that.
Man, what's the most you gonna pay for some puss, man?
Oh, I'm not paying for any.
You ain't paying for nothing?
It's never gonna fucking happen.
You ain't never took a woman on a date?
Not recently.
Fuck recently. You ever took a woman on a date?
Yeah, but only because I was.
Did you take her to a nice restaurant?
I don't remember.
Did you take her to the movies? Did you charge her for gas?
I don't have a car, so I have to deal with that shit.
The movies on the first date is trash. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Go to the movies?
On the first date? No.
I ain't never mean.
I mean, I'm in an age group. But like,
movies on the first date? What y'all
first
going
date
on the first
is
date?
drinks in my age range.
Drinks?
It's always drinks.
So we're going to start off with she's the alcoholic real fast, huh?
No, we're going to start off with weed or alcohol.
It depends on your age.
How many drinks you gonna have?
Like when I first got a car when I was like 18.
Yeah, 2 or 3. She getting the 4 or 5. Like damn. Like,
yeah.
So this your get down right here.
Then you need to see how she acts after that too.
You can learn a lot. I remember I learned that when I was like 18. I finally got my car. I'm taking these chicks out for the first time. Before I was always in a car. You know what I mean? And then you take them to the movies, and you think it's cool, but you didn't get a chance to talk to her. You find out she ain't shit. You know what I mean? But if on that first day, like before you 21, you would do some shit like miniature golf or bowling. So and then so you get to kind of know them a little bit and see what it is. See if they worth taking them somewhere better. But you take them to the movies the first time, man, and you take the Ruth Chris next time, you can waste a whole lot of goddamn money. Yeah. You know what I mean? But when you cross 21, then you probably drinks or some shit like that. But like you said, that's a good time to watch them too, because if they get 2 drinks, 3 drinks, you see that they know how to moderate themselves. Even if they do drink more, they know how to chill. Right. Yeah. That first day they get 8 drinks.
And it's just like vodka straight or some crazy shit.
I don't fuck tonight. This last time I'm gonna see you.
Man,
this it right here. We're gonna end this off tonight.
Man, I met a female in Vegas. Did that shit to me. Got drunk. They came to my room and passed out in my bed. Man, I'm trying to put her out so bad. Like, fuck, you dirty bitch. I don't even know you.
I don't understand what makes a woman feel that safe.
First date, huh?
Like, I don't understand what makes a woman feel that safe. Like, I could never, like...
It's Vegas, baby. What?
Even in Vegas, it's like, ew.
Man.
Even in Vegas.
I met her at the outlet. And I was like, let's get together, have some drinks and everything. Man, I promise you. Like, she showed up bad at the door. I'm like, oh, yes, it's on. Man, it's off. We went to, I was staying at the Rio, went to the fucking bar on the top of the thing and shit. Man, I don't know how many drinks she had, man. I think she, man, had a what do you call them, a whisk or whatever, a flask or something, man.
Yeah, that's a bad sign.
Yeah,
That's a bad sign.
Man, hey, she
got one of them joints.
She was loaded. And then, man, this on my mama, so I call her, I'm like, damn, she loaded. Ugh, this bitch is in here. So I'm like, hey, man, you want to, man, you know what, you kind of loaded, man. I walking down to my room, leaving my room, like, man, to like go to sleep for hours, so like that. But then, I ain't got nothing of anything. I'm back out to the top. I'm out of, so now I got another female, we talking about, and she here with her homegirl, so I can't, and I go back down, I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, Mom, man, let me call you a kind of living. Nah. I'm just gonna sleep here. I'm like, oh.
That's some cold-blooded shit.
That's a tough spot to be in.
And she cutting you off from the rest of your night.
Because I'm already hot. Because I'm like, damn, I met you for the first time. You get drunk on me, man. Get the fuck out of it. I gotta play baby. I'm not playing baby. Man, I don't live out here in Vegas, man.
You ever call her back?
Huh?
You ever call her back?
Nah, I made her ass get up and get out the room. She was cursing me out, man, all the way to the goddamn the cab line and shit. Because, I wasn't a slime, but I'm like, hey, yeah, man, I'm going to help you get to the thing. Fuck you. I don't need your help. Yeah, still, I'm going to be a gentleman. And you know what I mean? My time, I'm just thinking like, yeah, bitch, don't call rape, bitch. You know what I mean? Because you mad. So let me walk you let me see you. I watch you all the way on camera, all the way to the thing, pay for the thing. Now, hey, rape? How does that look like rape? When does the victim just walk with the guy who just paid for the cab and I ain't even touched him?
And none of my pubic hairs on that
And
bitch.
nothing, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I couldn't believe it.
What's your guys' biggest turnoff on a woman? Baraka.
Smell. If she don't smell good, it's not working.
Yeah, or if she's like
That's
dirty,
a good one.
she's like not clean, then
And knock the back of them heels are crusty.
Yeah.
Say not clean the smell. Damn, them is hard ones. I'm trying to come with a different one, but it was.
that.
Yeah.
There's other stuff I do. But if all this stuff is in check and she stink, it ain't gonna matter.
Oh. Fuck
That's
yeah.
automatic.
The smell.
Because women got a certain smell about them. You know what I mean?
The smell
Women be
could,
nasty,
smell could be
though.
from any
Sour milk.
perspective.
Clean they self
It could be her
properly, yeah.
breath. It could be her body odor. It could be her perfume. It could be any
Her
number
feet.
of things that could possibly smell. If she has great fucking perfume, but I can smell her feet, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because women smell good generally. If they take care of their smell, a woman's gonna smell good.
right.
They should.
Yeah.
Till you go into their bathroom, women's bathrooms be
If
nasty.
a woman's bathroom got some piss on the side of the toilet, that means another nigga.
Yeah, that's what
funny, man.
Toilet, man, toilet seat down, toilet seat up, huh? Which one is it? Toilet seat up, huh?
No, it's toilet seat down. You're all right. Well, we got.
You married toilet seat down.
We blessed to have a few bathrooms, so she. I just go use this one and then
Toilet seat up.
But it's toilet seat up though.
Oh,
Toilet
mamas.
seat down. It's toilet seat up in my bathroom though.
So be like, man, huh? Say, man, come home and see the fucking Trojan Magnum condoms everywhere. That's fucked off, man. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why I probably I'm gonna get with a new chick or whatever. She's gonna have her own fucking place, and I'm gonna milk her having her own place for as long as possible. And at any point when someone says, but you don't know what she's doing over there, my response will be, I don't give a fuck either. Like, go do you, and then when I need to see you, I'll see you. When I don't, I don't.
It's too easy, Barack. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do
should
it to
never
me.
be-
It's too easy, man.
But look, in my age group with the women that I deal with, they all got their own fucking spot any fucking way, or they live with a fucking roommate. So if they live with a roommate, they're gonna want to move in with you, which is a fucking red flag. But if she has her own spot, she's gonna want to keep that shit for as long as possible.
Why is it a red flag for her to move in?
Because at that point, you are captain saving her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, excuse me, pimpin'.
I mean, because also too, it's like, look, like I don't claim to have like the best like design of my space. My space is meant for me and for what I do at my space, which is pretty much nothing.
And your cat.
Well, yeah,
Don't leave him out, man.
He's his own scenario. Other reason why, like, she gotta have her own spot. Because the other thing too is it's 2022. I can't really deal with. I'm not saying I can't deal with it, but she kind of needs to have or be making more money than me. I don't have a college degree, so I get to say that shit. Like, if I'm dealing with a chick, she gotta be making more money than me. Sorry.
Hey,
Women empowerment.
Women that make a majority of the time I'm telling you, Barack, women that majority of the time that make the most money, they don't make you a plate.
I don't need her to. I don't care.
See,
it's all about the values in your relationship. I'm not looking for her to be subservient chick. And
if your mom see that, if your grannies, your aunties, if my family, we gonna bag on you. We gonna sit back. If you come in with a date, and she come in and she make her a plate and she'll make you one, we are your helmet.
I know.
I'll bullshit you not.
That part I get. I got a father. He's on the same shit. He's like, she'll make you a plate. It says a lot. But look, and I get all that. And I think that if you're in a strong enough relationship with a chick, she'll probably do that shit anyway. But that ain't got nothing to do with her having her own shit. That way she can shit in her own bathroom.
You moving in.
Have you ever lived with a woman?
Yeah. Okay. It's fucking horrible.
Because they can tell you to get out anytime they motherfucking want.
Well, no, it's not even that. You know what my biggest problem is? It's like, I'll be at home or whatever, right? And, I get to start working on some music or whatever. And what happens is like I get into my shit, and then 3-4 hours goes by, and then there she is. She just comes home. Now she wants some attention. I'm like, I love you, but this beat, I kind of love it a little bit more right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not even, like, on some, like, trying to be cool shit. It really comes down to, like, I make music. I need to be able to make music at 1 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's really hard to find a woman who's down to let you do that shit.
Yeah, okay,
Ray
Charles.
Out there, though.
They
out there. You got your good
and she's a singer, and that's why she loves you. That's why. That's.
Well, even so, like you're saying, like, like when people are like, well, no, she shouldn't have her own place because you don't know what she's doing over there. Like a healthy partner has their own stuff going on. It shouldn't be she's over here
exactly
while you're doing what you're doing.
You guys should give a hug for that one and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
I'm in agreement to that one and shit, man. You guys are too. Hey, get the fuck out of here and shit like that, man. Healthy connection and all this. So, man, hell no. Hey, whoever's down on their luck is going to move with the other person. I don't give a fuck. And they're gonna go. They're gonna go and look and. They're going to get the pricing and, okay, the puss going to get better, the penis is going to get better, whatever the fuck, it's going to get better. And shit, because, man, come on.
Any idea how scary that fucking sounds, man? Huh? Because, like, you 100% right. Like, shit I'm saying, everybody knows what I'm saying. It's fucking trash. It's not real. It's never going to happen that way. What's going to happen is you're going to meet some chick. You don't fuck her, find out you like her a lot, and all the music shit is gonna happen. So, it's gonna be a closet, and it's gonna be like, you gonna put this in the closet? I'll only bring this out when I need to. You know what I'm saying? That's inevitably how it happens. But
you gotta know. Hell no. It's people out there. If she for you, she gonna. Matter of fact, she ain't gonna respect you unless you do what you supposed to do. That's the attraction.
That's mine. Yeah. My wife, she she definitely like instrumental in helping me, obtain the things that I'm trying to obtain in this game. You know what I mean? By, whatever she got to do, as far as, to make sure that I'm winning. You know what I mean? And I'm doing what I love to do. You know what I mean? Not doing necessarily what's gonna always, because all the time this shit might not pay the bills all the time. Like, you know what I mean? This shit come and go. You know what I mean? Go spurts, but you doing the shit that you love to do. You know what I mean? But of course, you still got to put food on the table though at the same time.
Yeah,
I got to mention that. Yeah, you got to figure out that gap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to do at that part, but just don't be no slouch. But at the same time, you got to find the one like she, just speaking on mine, like she definitely supports me.
Yeah, that's the thing he said about putting food on the table. Like, a woman only gonna listen to your dream for so long. She gonna let you dream all day as long as you. So as long as you bringing money in. You straight. But plus that's just following a natural order. That's nature, man. Women are made to receive. That's why they got holes. Men are made to give. That's why we got poles. God damn it. And that's just what nature do. You know what I mean? The hole can't go around and put itself on a pole. The pole got to do the work if it's gonna happen. If you can have all the sockets in the world, but if you ain't got no one holding the plug that's gonna put the motherfucker in, ain't no electricity. So we gotta remember that as men, we do that's a natural thing. But a woman who's like the real one, the one that's gonna have your back, the one that's gonna truly, truly fuck with you, man, she ain't gonna want to see you unless you doing what make you happy. Cause she gonna get pissed off that if you doing some other shit, you gonna be getting mad and you gonna be getting angry with her. Now she gonna get attitude. It's like, nigga, if you don't get your ass back in that studio, you know what I mean? So it's just one of the things. Don't count. All I'm saying is don't count yourself out, brother.
They out there, brother.
Yeah, they out there, brother.
Just keep living.
Shout out to the redheads.
Look, man. Kendra, man, what's up, man? When you gonna bring me in? You in a relationship? You dating?
Am I in a relationship? No. Am I dating? I have a friend.
Oh.
Oh, baby, you.
Oh, you know he gotta go.
That just added about 10 minutes.
She just has a friend.
Let's hear about your friend. Tell us about us. What makes him your friend?
He's
Inquiring
super
minds.
supportive. So, last week you guys gave me a shout out to the dress. He picked out that dress and
Yeah, I bet you he did. I bet you he fucking did.
He knows where all the buttons are.
He's so not a hater.
It's not about being no hater.
No, but I'm just saying a lot of...
I'm going to stop you right there. That dress particular that he picked out for you, that's the dress he wanted you to wear with him.
No, he said no. He was there with me getting dressed before we went to the club.
Mm-hmm.
He picked out the dress. I tried on a whole bunch of other dresses. He zipped them up, zipped them down, was patient, hung out with me.
So why you didn't
told me
bring
to
him?
be safe and have a good time.
Why you didn't bring him?
You believe all that shit?
Because it's not time.
What do you mean? The motherfucker bed, you know what I'm saying? Prince is turning over in his grave right now. What are you saying? Let me help you pick out the dress.
Let me get this straight.
Hey, on my
She helped pick out the dress.
Man, rise and power.
He was like,
I could have sworn that was the verse. If I was your girlfriend, boom, boom, boom. Can I cook you breakfast sometime? Boom, boom. That was the man. That was the line, Kendra. So why you didn't bring him?
Well, he went back to we went out.
Does he exist?
He went back to his
He
other
went back
girlfriend.
to his house,
Yeah.
and then when I got done at the club, then he came back over.
Oh.
Wow, that's
Well, that was a lot.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like, I talk some lame shit, but I would never do no shit like that.
How you gonna do it, Barack?
I'm not picking out a dress for some shit where I ain't even fucking going.
Hater.
That's not being a hater. That's called knowing my motherfucking worth.
What do you mean?
Picking out a dress for some shit and then, oh, you gonna go to the club? Oh, bye, honey. Yeah, fucking bro. That ain't being no goddamn
You sound
hater.
insecure.
That's not about it being insecure or not.
Mr.
That is
Masculine.
about what you were willing to do to get
Stand
laid.
up, man. Stand up on the mic, man. Barack, let him know.
That's just some. I don't know. Hey,
Let
look.
him know.
Hey,
He said,
look,
I don't know.
Maybe he's what they call one of those new age guys, and he's extra sentimental and sensitive.
was your
He's just like,
girlfriend.
oh no, you go to the club by yourself. It's totally fine in this low cut dress I picked out. And then when you come back home, then I'll come back over with I'll run your bath and I'll bring food over. That's some punk ass shit. I wouldn't do.
Why is that be some punk ass shit?
Yo, man, look. Put it like this. Kendra, it's a different kind of person, and maybe that works for her. If me with a woman, it just wouldn't work.
What would you have done? What would you have done?
I wouldn't have been in that situation to begin with.
Why? Because you ain't picking out an outfit for a woman?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Why? Wherever the fuck she wants to. You understand? Also, I'm not a romantic. So, like,
Ain't gotta be
that,
romantic.
everything that I'm saying is based off of a guy who doesn't date a lot. So I'm going to say some wrong shit. Maybe that's what he's supposed to do. But to me, that's just one of those things where, like, yo, if I'm not picking out a dress, whatever, that means we're going.
Hey, you want me to teach you something, youngster? All right, I'm going to teach you something. Let's say you did pick out that dress. Let's say you did pick out that dress for her to wear, right?
Right.
It don't work out with you. But she got that dress. Every time she put that dress on, she going to think of you.
Because that's not going to help me when I'm jacking off later, though.
Yeah, I mean, between you and Sally Palmer and her 5 friends, however how that is, man, that's how it is, man. Everything you and Sally Palmer, man.
I picked that dress up.
No, I won't wait for that answer.
Man, Barack's a beast, man, on my mama, man.
Okay, so I want to know. So that was Baraka's point, right?
What?
So what do you guys think? You said let's tell us. So what do you think?
What, picking out a dress?
I mean, about the whole, you said, like, tell us about him. So
Well, I mean, first and foremost, man, you know what I'm saying? the dress that he picked out, or you just what are you asking me here, Queen?
Well, I want just your perspective. Wherever you was gonna go with it, that's what I want to know.
No, I want no perspective. I just was asking. You gave us extra information. I was like, oh.
I don't see it as nothing wrong with it. Like, me personally, I ain't never picked out no dress for my wife. Like, I give her the money. You go pick out
No,
this
I'm
shit.
saying like out of my dresses, like I was like, okay, which dress should I wear? You know,
Oh,
and he was
okay,
just
so he
like,
didn't like a choice.
he was
I
like,
thought he
this
went to
is
the store and bought it
No,
for
he
you.
was like, this is the dress.
Hey, yeah, of course, because he's looking at you from a lustful way.
Okay, so he said
that's why I said that was a dress you was supposed to wear
you
with
gave him the
him.
option, like this one or this one. And
What?
he said this one.
What man is gonna be like, I want you in the shaggy dress? No, he like, oh shit. He thinking with both his hands at the same time.
But he didn't come. But does he want to come around, or does he never brought it up yet?
We've talked about it, but honestly, like I really think that the way that we're going about things is really healthy. Like there's no reason. We're still getting to know each other. There's no reason.
I get it. Like sometimes
there's no reason to bring anybody else
You keep
into
looking
the
up there.
equation.
I don't even ain't nothing up there. Hey, what's up, my nigga? Nah, look at the camera, man. Everybody gonna be watching. Shit, we gonna made a segment about the mystery man.
Like I get it. Like because when it's new. You don't want everybody knowing it. You don't even know if you're all the way down. So I get, taking your time. I get all that. But the whole part about picking the dress and then, like, if there's like, did he want to come? That's where my perspective comes.
Answer the key question. How many dates have you been on them with him?
20.
Probably about 25 now.
That's why I'm saying it's weird. That's why I'm saying it's weird. Like after about 3 or 4,
I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it from a money thing. Like man, even if he took you to McDonald's, man, you know what I'm saying?
I
man,
have
if you
female friends I hang out with 20 times.
That's a lot of bread.
I gotta come around and see who you know.
Our first date, we didn't spend any money. Like we spent money on ourselves. Like in our first date.
What was your first date?
We shopped at Costco together.
That's not a fucking date.
We went. He had his own basket. I had my own basket.
That was on a date.
That was not a date.
Yes, it was.
That's what I do with my female friends. We go to Costco.
The samples.
But we learned
you know they got some wine on
But we learned a lot about each other. Like now I know what he likes to eat. Like he knows what I like to have at my house. Like
Kendra, you on some husband shit. And that's not even a bad thing, and I'm not even insulting you when I'm saying it. Like, yo, that's the kind of patience and time it takes when you're looking at somebody. Like,
that's true.
There's a future
25
there.
dates,
So you take the time, so I respect it. We just talking a little bit of shit,
a quarter
whatever.
of 100.
But I get it. I understand.
That's a quarter of 100.
There's a lot of dates though. I'm just gonna say
$75 on the cheap. That's low end, $75 each time.
$3 man, $3 a date. You know what I'm saying? A bus transfer. That's like 75. So you know,
but yeah, be like
25. That's what I said. They go together. I don't know how. They go together.
20 days is a lot.
25 days.
That's for sure in a relationship.
Either that or he married.
We just
y'all go together.
That's
25
what I do
days.
with female friends and shit. We
hang
hang
y'all
out.
go together. Ain't nothing else to say about that. That's 25. That's why I was like, man, last count was at 20. And I'm like, man, let me see if he's still spending some bread. He like, oh yeah, 25. Oh yeah, y'all go together. Ain't none of that.
Shit,
and he from the South?
It's motherfuckers that's married.
Oh,
They
he from the
went on
South too?
25 dates, man. Shit.
They got them go together values.
On my mama, you do.
But
you don't even know. He got a root on you.
I'm not even saying this is a bad thing. Like, it could all, at the end of the day, for big picture, this is probably a really good thing.
Yeah.
I see it. I don't see it as a bad thing at all.
No, it's not.
But at some point, he gonna,
have to drop them draws.
His interest is gonna have to.
I wouldn't even gonna go to.
He don't want to kind of
no
forge through and see, okay, who's around. Like,
I know, man. I know what it can turn to.
what's that?
Girl, I'll drink your bathwater. I know what it can turn to.
That's a good thing for her.
It is. That's the best thing on the real. It's like when you get to a certain
No, it ain't.
point,
Not when them motherfuckers all in the motherfucking window and shit. Hey, like that.
Oh, that's where you work?
Man, you come out the thing, that nigga jump out of man, camouflage, chasing down the door. Hey, lock the door, bro. What the fuck is this? Like, man, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You might, hopefully you ease him in that you're around a lot of males.
He knows.
Before, yeah, he knows, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't know. And shit, he knows, but he don't know, man. Cause this man, he gonna come in and be like,
We gonna have him on an episode.
Oh, he gonna see Barack, and you gonna get cursed out.
It's like, oh, and then I heard you said this shit to her, and I'm like, yo, dude, I got it. Okay.
25 days. Barack, you ever been in 25 days in your whole life?
No.
In your whole life.
No.
Because he was like, he don't do this for a broad and that.
No,
So
I mean,
I'm
I'll
like,
keep it
man.
without. Like, look, I had my last relationship. We was together for a good, like, maybe almost 2 years or whatever. I don't remember how many dates and shit we went on, but, that was it. It's just that the cost of being in a relationship versus just not, like, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
But what do you mean the cost, though?
I didn't say jack off to Billy Ocean.
What is it? What does it cost?
Man.
Like, I don't know, man. I think it's one of those things where, like,
That shit went right through
depends
my
upon,
drink.
like, your, like, dating world and what your dating experience was. So, like, for me, I didn't have a lot of, like, dating experience. So with me, I catch feelings quick. So it's like, boom, I'm in. We're together, whatever. But, like, the cost was just having plans and shit derailed, and I don't like having my plans unplanned.
Yeah.
Because I'm in some relationship, and
So
she wants to do this tomorrow.
So that's why you take it day by day, and that's also why you don't jump into a relationship, because it takes a long time to get to know somebody. 25 dates, I still am getting to know you. Like it takes. People can hide.
Y'all go together.
People can hide their true self for at least 2 years.
People can hide them true selves for longer than that.
I'm just saying, like, it takes a while, so like after 2 years, like, you're getting to know each other, like, okay, now you made all these plans, like, don't make the plans, like, put in the work to get to know each other and really see, like, is it really something that you really want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference is that, like, what we were talking about before, I was like 19, 20. Now that I'm in like 31, 32, the relationships are different, the expectations are different, the women I'm around are different. If you're a working professional, you typically are dealing with other females who are also working professionals. So they come into a whole situation with a completely different outlook on what they are expecting.
Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, it's like, I have to either kind of accept the fact that I'm not probably the kind of person that they're looking for, just because, I do wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a wild motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I am at the point now where, like, those are the kind of women you build with. You get together, she buys property, you buy property. Like, I'm in that kind of vein or whatever. So, like, the thought of putting my life together with some other woman's life, to me, I just take it a little bit more seriously now than when I was younger.
Hey, how's that working out there, Ben Mala?
Shitty.
He said shitty.
Very, very. I think I know more porn stars' names than chicks I've dated in the last 6 months. So, I would say it's working like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best time ever.
I know some porn stars.
Well, shit, they're not here, so,
Nah, they from here.
Oh, okay.
Our mamas, Barack, man, they'll come pay you a visit. Mamas, man, you perfect for them.
I probably am. I put the mask on and everything.
Huh?
Put the mask on
Put
and
the mask
everything.
on.
Hell
Mamas,
yeah.
man. We only fans it, man. You get the gift that kept on giving. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gonna get paid for that shit. I'm telling you, I'd do it, man, if I could just get away with it. Man, be like, man, that's why, hey, don't get your name tattooed on your arm. That shit is fucked up later in life and shit, man. I can be doing only, Saint Nick, huh? That's who's doing it, huh? Be like, oh yeah, the other nigga didn't get the other tattoo finished. Yeah, it was Saint Nick. It be only fans, man. Only on the spot after the spot, man. You feel me? Man, we gonna sit here, man. We gonna get ready to, man. You feel me? I ain't gonna talk my guys to death and shit like that, man. Barack, where can they find you, baby?
You can find me on IG. A nice one to you. It's a nice one to you.
You guys, thank you for tuning in. You guys can find me on Instagram at queening_with_Kendra. And you guys can find me here at the spot every day.
You can find me Instagram and Twitter at Dwann B, DWANNB. I have the link tree on that for all the other shit that I do, because I have a whole bunch of other fucking websites. But if you go to Instagram, you'll see them all right there. And YouTube, Dwann, then the space, letter B. I'm asking on YouTube. go to YouTube for my YouTube show, and then IncenseAndAshtrays.com. That's where I do the live music mixdown. Music History Tree coming out real soon. And I got a book I wrote coming out real soon, probably about another month.
Okay.
And this is really helping people communicate better with their spouse and with their children. Because people always say we need to build families, but ain't gonna be done building families if everybody cussing each other out. So I teach people how to talk to people, how to talk to each other.
Man, I need to read that book.
Yeah, I appreciate Kendra and Saint Nick. I appreciate you for bringing me out here, man.
Nah,
man,
love.
This is dope.
We appreciate you for coming.
All mamas, for real, for real.
The Doe Networks. You can find me at Doe_Networks on the ground. Also on Twitter. If you do the Twitter thing, check me out. Check out my new projects I got coming out with SoDo. Called From Niggas to Guys. I got another project that's finna drop with TF called Scandalous Summer 2. That's on the way. Collab production with my partners, Local Astronaut. And a bunch of other shit, man. Just look up Doe Networks, man. You'll see what's happening. Man, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate the love, man. Saint Nick, Kendra. You know what I mean? My brother over there, my brother right here.
Sir,
yeah, man. You already know, man. It's been love, man. I appreciate it.
Man, well, shit, I just want to thank my guests again, you know what I'm saying, for giving me their time, because, you know, that's something you can't replace. Yeah. So I just want to thank your time, man, you know what I mean, they help us, man, come with a great show, man, and we're going to keep coming with some of these great topics and great people, man, that you get to see that you normally don't get to see, you know what I mean, just give points and shit, and we just talk this shit. Once again, I want to send love out to my guy, McGlover. He ain't here and shit. He's somewhere wandering around. I want to thank Barack, man, you know what I mean, who always gives us the greatest. Hey, my homies be loving Barack. They just don't know what the fuck you are. They be asking me. They be like, man, what the fuck is that nigga? That nigga Punjabi? Is that nigga, man? That nigga Indian? Is he, man, what the nigga? Is that a nigga? What the fuck is he?
He Indian and Alf.
Man.
From the Cosby Show back in the day.
Hey, I ain't, man.
A little older to know about that.
We gonna, man, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get him, man. Well, that nigga Marcus called that nigga Melvin from fucking Players Club, man. That was the funniest shit, man. On my mama, man. But yeah, man, shouts out to Queening with Kendra and shit on her 26th day, man. You know, let's go ahead and comment, man. Would you take out a woman for 25 times before you guys call it a relationship? Let me read the comments in the comments and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious into that one and everything, man. If he's watching, man, you know, hey, man, come on to the spot. 1900 Airport Way South. Suite 100, man. We love to meet you, man. You feel me? Man, we get you on a podcast. I wanted to say, now, man, after the 26th day, what are you thinking? You know what I mean? Hey, shouts out to Rob Nova and shit, man. You feel me? Mr. MacGyver, man, who always holds us down and we fuck off his weekends and shit, man. You feel me? You know, man, that nigga really Hugh Hefner and shit in disguise. He just don't say nothing and stuff, man. Again, man, you feel me? McGlover who's not here. And, man, I want to thank my son, man, you feel me? Who gives me the motivation and everything to keep this shit going when I ain't feeling that great, man. You feel me? So I want to thank my son, man, so he get to see dad in a different light, man. You feel me? Hey, once again, all this is history.
Salute, man. That's dope,
you know what
man.
I mean? So, man, shouts out to that little motherfucker, man. Paying fucking... Oh, Lord, don't even get me started with that one, man. You know what I mean? Hey, we at the spot on the spot, man. Nothing but love, man. Thank you once again for a great show, gentlemen and ladies.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Man, phew. My name is Barack. Barack, you going to the club with us tonight.